Good afternoon. Today I want to talk about something deceptively simple, often overlooked, and yet, believe it or not, profoundly life-changing, and that something is walking at powerlifting. Not high-intensity workouts, just good old-fashioned walking. Especially an old ageno before you roll your eyes or click away. Hear me out. I see we've all been told a lot of things about aging. Some of them are true, like the need to take things a bit slower or to be more mindful of our joints, but others, well, they're straight-up lies, bold-faced myths disguised as common sense, passed down from person to person like some outdated rule book. No one ever bothered to fact-check, and these least are not just innocent misunderstanding or holding people back from a longer life, a stronger body, and more importantly from a sense of independence and confidence that shouldn't disappear with a gesso. Today I'm going to call them out one by one. Let's bust 5 of the biggest lies you've probably heard or maybe even believed about walking in old age, because the truth, it's going to surprise you, and it just might change the way you look at your own body and your future. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, or better yet, take this video with you on a walk, because what I'm about to share could literally add years to your life. Let's get into it. Lie number 1: walking is too risky for older adults. This is one of the most common and most damaging myths that has been repeated over and over again, often by people who genuinely think they're protecting their loved ones. The moment someone reaches a certain age, it's as if the world begins to wrap them in bubble wrap. Don't walk too far, don't go outside alone. What if you fall? And while these concerns come from a place of care, they're often based on fear, not facts. The truth is, not walking is far riskier when older adults stop moving. Their muscles weaken, joints stiffen, balance declines, and overall mobility starts to fade. Ironically, by avoiding walking due to the fear of falling, people actually increase their risk of falling. The body is like any other system. If you don't use it, you lose it, and walking is one of the most effective ways to keep the body in working order. It strengthens leg muscles, improves balance, and keeps reflexes sharp, all of which are essential in preventing falls in the first place. As precautions are necessary, proper footwear, a safe walking environment, and maybe even a walking buddy can make a big difference. But avoiding walking entirely is like saying you won't drive because there might be traffic. The benefits far outweigh the risks. Walking improves circulation, boosts heart health, enhances mood, and even sharpens the mind. For older adults, it's not a danger, it's a lifeline. The real danger lies in discouraging movement altogether. Unfortunately, too many people internalize this lie and allow fear to rob them of independence, vitality, and confidence. The body was made to move, and movement, especially walking, is not just safe for older adults. It's essential. Lie number 2: walking doesn't count as real exercise. This lie has convinced countless older adults to believe that unless they're sweating buckets, lifting weights, or doing high-intensity workouts, they're not really exercising. But that's simply not true, especially in older age when sustainability, safety, and consistency matter more than intensity. Walking is not only a real form of exercise, it's one of the most effective, accessible, and beneficial ones available. Think about it. Walking engages the cardiovascular system, strengthens leg muscles, supports joint flexibility, improves posture, and even boosts mood by releasing endorphins. It's low impact, meaning it's easy on the knees and hips, yet it's powerful enough to improve overall physical health. Studies consistently show that walking just 30 minutes a day can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, diabetes, and even certain types of cancerone. Of the biggest benefits of walking is that it doesn't require any special equipment or gym memberships. You don't have to worry about intimidating machines or complex routines. All you need is a comfortable pair of shoes and the willingness to take that first step. And unlike high-intensity workouts that can lead to injury or burnout, especially for those with joint issues or chronic conditions, walking is something most people can continue for years, even decades. In addition to physical health, walking also supports cognitive health. It improves blood flow to the brain, reduces symptoms of depression and anxiety, and can even delay the onset of dementia. So when someone says walking isn't real exercise, what they're really doing is dismissing a life-extending, mood-lifting, body-strengthening activity that has stood the test of time. Walking may not always look intense, but don't be fooled. It absolutely counts, and it counts more than most people think. Lie number 3: It's too late to start walking now. This myth is one of the most disheartening and paralyzing beliefs out there, especially for older adults who may feel that the window for change has already closed. It's easy to think, I should have started years ago, or what's the point now? But the truth is, it's never too late to begin walking, and the benefits can begin almost immediately regardless of your age or fitness level. Research has shown that even people in their 70s, 80s, and beyond can see dramatic improvements in strength, mobility, and mental clarity after incorporating regular walking into their routines. In fact, one of the biggest predictors of longevity isn't age, it's mobility, the ability to move even slowly, and with support can add years to your life and life to your years. And the best part, you don't need to start with miles, just a few minutes a day, gradually increasing over time can create a huge difference in energy, confidence, and independence. Many older adults mistakenly believe they need to be in shape to start walking, but it's actually the other way around. You walk to get in shape. Walking helps loosen stiff joints, activates circulation, and gently awakens muscles that may have gone unused for too long. It's not about speed or distance, it's about consistency and progress. Every step sends a message to your body, I'm still here and I still care. The idea that it's too late stops people from ever starting, and that's the real tragedy. Because the moment you begin, even slowly, you set in motion a wave of positive change. Aging isn't a deadline, it's a phase of life that still holds enormous potential for movement, strength, and joy. Lie number 4, walking is boring. This myth often comes from the assumption that if something isn't fast, loud, or flashy, it can't be enjoyable. But anyone who has truly embraced walking, especially in later life, knows that it's far more than just putting one foot in front of the other. In fact, walking can be one of the most enriching and stimulating parts of your day, offering not just physical benefits, but emotional and mental nourishment. The beauty of walking lies in its simplicity and adaptability. You can walk alone for peace and reflection, letting your mind wander freely while soaking in the surroundings. Or you can walk with a partner or group, turning your daily stroll into a time of meaningful connection and conversation. Whether it's catching up with a friend, walking a dog, or greeting neighbors along the way, the social aspect of walking can be surprisingly powerful, especially as people grow older and risk becoming more isolated. You can also transform walking into a time of learning or entertainment. Listen to an audiobook, a podcast, or your favorite music. Use it as a chance to reconnect with nature, the changing trees, the fresh air, the rhythm of your steps, sensing with the world around you. These small pleasures are deeply satisfying and can help create a sense of routine and purpose each day. The idea that walking is boring usually comes from people who haven't allowed themselves to experience it fully. When you slow down and become present, you start to notice the world in a way that's hard to capture when life is moving too fast. Walking is not just about reaching a destination, it's about being alive, being aware, being engaged. There's nothing boring about that. In fact, it's quietly extraordinary. ****. Lie number 5. Walking won't make a difference at my age. This lie is perhaps the most damaging because it convinces many older adults that their efforts to improve health and mobility are pointless. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that after a certain age, our bodies are just destined to decline and nothing we do can change that. But the truth couldn't be more different. Walking even later in life can lead to powerful, measurable improvements, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Countless studies show that regular walking helps reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and osteoporosis. It strengthens muscles, improves joint flexibility, and boosts cardiovascular health. What's more, walking enhances balance and coordination, which directly lowers the risk of falls, a major concern for older adults. But the benefits don't stop there. Walking also supports brain health by improving blood flow and oxygen delivery, which can help delay cognitive decline and reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. The reality is that every step taken is a step toward a healthier, more independent life. People who start walking regularly, even in their 70s, 80s, and 90s, often report feeling stronger, more energetic, and more confident in their daily activities. It can improve sleep quality, increase stamina, and even uplift mood by releasing endorphins, those natural feel-good chemicals in the brain. The idea that walking won't make a difference is simply not true. It underestimates the resilience of the human body and spirit. No matter your age, walking is a tool for reclaiming control over your health-enhancing quality of life and adding precious years filled with activity and joy. The difference walking makes might surprise you, and it's never too late to experience it. ***. In conclusion, the biggest lie about walking in old age isn't just one simple statement. It's the entire idea that aging means giving up, that somehow as we grow older, we're supposed to slow down, stop moving, and accept a life limited by fear and inactivity. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Aging is not a full stop, it's a new chapter, and walking is one of the most powerful ways to write that chapter. With strength, dignity, and independence, walking is far more than just putting one foot in front of the other. It's an act of resistance against the misconceptions that tell us we're fragile or past our prime. It's a form of self-care that nurtures both body and mind, boosting physical health, improving mood, and sharpening mental clarity. Most importantly, walking is a symbol of hope, a statement that no matter your age, you still matter, you still have purpose, and you still have the power to shape your own future. Every step you take is a reminder that you're still here, still capable, and still moving forward. It's a way to claim your independence and fight back against the lies that try to hold you back. So don't listen to the noise that says it's too late, too risky, or too boring. Lace up your shoes, get outside, and start walking. Whether it's around your neighborhood, in a park, or just down the hall, every step counts. Remember, you're not too old, and it's never too late to start. Walking can open the door to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life, one step at a time. Thank you for listening, and here's too many more steps on your journey ahead.